Hello everyone. Today I want to share my views on Kisan Bill 2012. I have some important points of Kisan Bill 2012. Okay, and I want to share with you that points. Okay, as you all know that I have shared my views on Kisan Bill and important terms. In the previous video, and in this video I want to share about some views on Kisan Bill 2012. But before starting this video, I want to share that if you are the first viewer of my channel, then please subscribe my channel. Okay, some important points. So starting with the points of Kisan Bill 2012. Number 1, food processing and water recycling. Okay, the first point is the budget contains an assurance that subsidy required for operationalizing the legal commitments contained in the National Food Security Bill will be made available. In this point, it means that when the budget is maintained, then assurance is given by the government that subsidy is given to legal commitments that contain the National Food Security Bill also. Okay, so number second, the finance minister has also proposed to improve subsidy delivery will be paid during the year directly to farmers account in 50 selected districts. Okay, in this point, the finance minister is declared that subsidy is given to all farmers to their accounts in 50 selected districts. Okay, number 3, fertilizer subsidy is also given. Okay, fertilizer subsidy will be based on nutrients and not products. Nutrient based subsidy will be effective only if farmers are provided with soil health cards that contain information on macro and micronutrient status of soil. In this point, the main focus is on fertilizer subsidy. It means that government has approved that fertilizer subsidy is to be given to farmers, but it is based on nutrients, not the products. Okay, and nutrients means poshak tattva, and nutrients based subsidy is very effective subsidy for the farmers, but the farmers are provided the soil health card, and when the soil health card is maintained by the farmers, that it means that it has the information of about macro and micronutrients of soil. Okay, so fertilizer subsidy is very important for. Okay, and number 4, the result in the additional paddy production of 7 million tons during the Kharif 2011. Finance Minister has increased the allocation for this scheme to rupees 1000 crore from last year rupees 400 crore. Okay, in this there is importance is given to the paddy production. Okay, and the paddy production, there is an increase in the paddy production, that is about 7 million tons. Okay, and during the Kharif crops in 2011, Kharif crop, the timing of Kharif crop is of up to June to November. Okay, and the according to scheme, there is a increase of rupees 1000 crore for the last year of rupees 400 crore. Okay, and number 5, similarly, there is another provision given by the government that the project has to be taken that 60,000 pulses village product has to be continued. Okay, and the there is a raising in the pulses production. It is near about 18 million tons. It is near about, there is an increase in the pulses production, and increase is in 18 million ton. Okay, so number 6, a new national mission on food processing is to be started in order to minimize spoilage. Okay, so there is a new mission is started by the government that if there is a spoilage of anything, then it has to be minimized. A good step has to be taken. Okay, so there is a development of technologies, post harvest technologies, and it is a good step taken by the government. Okay, number 7, the proposal to set up an irrigation and water sources finance. The proposal to set up an irrigation and water sources finance company is also good one, provided it concentrate on supporting rainwater harvesting through jalkunds, wastewater recycling and micro irrigation. The finance minister has also proposed a program for coastal aquaculture with outlay of rupees 500 crore. Okay, so there is a proposal given by the government to set up a irrigation and water resources according to government, and there is a increase in the rain harvesting through jalkunds, wastewater recycling and micro irrigation, and there is a program for coastal aquaculture. It lay out upon to rupees 500 crore. Okay, number 8. Another provision has been made for increasing the grain storage capacity for 2 million tons. The reconstruction of modern soil. It is hoped that additional storage capacity for 5 million tons will be added very soon, since the stock position will the government on Feb 1, 2012 was 23.4 million ton of wheat and 31.8 million ton of rice. It means that another provision has to be made by the government, that there is an increase in the grain storage capacity, and it is about the increase of 2 million ton. Okay, and there is another storage capacity by the government, additional storage capacity, that is about 5 million tons. Okay, and stock position is about up to Feb 1 2012 is the wheat stock position is the stock position of wheat is 23.4 million tons, and the stock position of rice is 31.8 million tons. Okay, so there is a another provision is made by the government for the grain storage capacity. Okay, these are some points of some important points of Kisan Bill 2012, and the another point is food security bill. But before starting the food security bill, I want to share that if you are the first viewer of my channel, then please subscribe my channel. Okay, now food security bill number 1, there are some points also I want to share with you. Number 1, the economic survey. It means that the economic survey has to be taken in 2011 and 12, and in this economic survey there is allocated that contribution is given by the agriculture sector, and in 2004 and 5 the GDP is up to 13.9%, and the last year in the prices, and in the last year the GDP is as compared to 14.5%. Okay, and agriculture continue to be a primary employment providing sector in rural area. It means that agriculture is the primary employment in rural India. Okay, number 2, as per the NSSO report, for every 1000 people employed, over 750 person are employed in agriculture sector both in rural and urban area. It means that as per person 750 person are employed in agriculture sector, as in urban area or in rural area. Okay, the next point in food security bill is that, as you all know, that our population is all young, and India will be considered as a youngest nation by 2020. But unfortunately, the budget can't be make a provision for that youth that choose agriculture as a profession. Okay, or in the other sense, unfortunately the budget does not contain any provision for attracting and retaining youth in farming, which is the greatest challenge facing Indian agriculture today. It means that youth has no provision, as he has chosen the profession as a agriculture. Okay, number 4, with the enactment of food security bill, which confer legal right to a prescribed quantity of food grains, attention to increase the productivity, profitability, and sustainability of small farm agriculture has become even urgent. We cannot implement a food security bill based on imported food grains. It means that when the food security bill is to be enacted, then it is a legal right to uh, prescribe the quantity of food grains that there is a good production of there is an increase in the productivity of food grains, there is a profitability of food grains, there is a sustainability of food grains according to the small farm agricultural or okay. So number 5 step will have to be taken to create interest among educated young. It means that government it means that government has to be taken government has to be will has to be taken the step to take interest among educated young women and men in rural area, those who choose the agriculture as a profession in rural areas as a woman and a man. So it is the duty of the government to provide a facilities for men and women to choose a agriculture as a profession, and step has to be taken to support the women farmers. Okay, like many pariyojana, many activity has to be created by the government, like Mahila Kisan Shashakti Pariyojana has to be taken, and similar like program has to be needed for Yuva Kisan. Okay, number 6, in the final analysis, agriculture is a state subject. It is a subject, that agriculture is a state subject, and government state government will have to be taken the steps for the increase in the agriculture, and they have to be implement the program for the participation with the participation of Panchayati Raj institutions. And if the agriculture goes wrong, nothing will be to be right in our country, and our country has to be developed if the agriculture has a right thing in our country. Okay, I have some important points about about Kisan Bill. Okay, number 1, post harvest technology. So what is post harvest technology? It is a interdisciplinary science. It is a interdisciplinary science, or many techniques applied to increase in the agricultural products, like harvesting. Why they do use harvesting? For their protection, for their conservation, for their processing, for their packaging, for their distribution, for their marketing, for their utilization to meet the food, and for their increase in the nutritional requirements. It means that post harvesting technology is the technology which is applied to to conserve, to protect, to packaging, to distribute, to marketing, to utilize the agricultural product to meet the food and to increase their nutritional requirements. Okay, so number 2, subsidy. What is subsidy? Subsidy is a direct or indirect payment. Subsidy is a direct or indirect payment for the individuals, for the firms, given by the government in the form of cash payment, or in the another form. Okay, now number 3, macronutrients. What is macronutrients? Macronutrients are the nutrients. Macronutrients are the nutrients which is needed by our body in large amount, like carbohydrates, protein, and fats. That are the nutrients which is needed by our body in large amount, like carbohydrates, protein, and fat. Okay, now number 4, micronutrients. Micronutrients are nutrients which is needed by our body in smaller amount, like vitamin and minerals. It means that minerals and vitamins are micronutrients, and carbohydrates, protein, and fats are macronutrients. Okay, Now I have some another important points also which is related to the Kisan bill. Okay, number one, food processing. What is food processing? Food processing is the transformation of agricultural products into the food. It means that if we have a grain and which is converted into flour, okay, and to home cooking and to complex industrial by using the complex industrial method. It means in the sense, I repeated, food processing is the transformation of agricultural product into food. It means that there is a transformation of agricultural product into food, or of one form of food into the another form. Number two, food processing includes many form of processing food, for grinding grains to make raw flour, to home cooking, to complex industrial method, and to make convenience food. It means that many industrial methods are to be used to make grinding grain to make raw flour. Okay. Number two, convenience food. Convenience food or tertiary processed food is food that is commercially prepared, often through processing to optimize ease of consumption. It means that it is a food which is prepared prepared for the commercial use. And the last one is agricultural research. What is agricultural research? Agricultural research is a research activities which is aimed at improving productivity and quality of crops by their genetic improvement, better plant protection, irrigation, storage method, farm mechanization, efficient marketing, and a better management of resources. It means that it is a research activity to improve the productivity, to improve the quality of crops, to improve the plant protection, to improve the irrigation, to improve the storage method, to improve the mechanization of farms, marketing and their management of resources. Okay, it's all the agricultural research. Last one is animal husbandry. It is the science for breeding and caring of farm animals. It's short that it is the science of breeding and caring for farm animals. So it's all about the Kisan bill and 2012 and some important terms that I have given to you in in the Kisan bill 2012. Okay, and if you like my video, then please share my video and subscribe my channel, and thank you. Okay.